Hello, welcome. My name is Juliana. This is Stacy.
Hey.
And we are here to share with you about leadership within our company. We have been growing together for 3 years now.
Unbelievable.
It's been amazing.
Yes.
And Stacy is doing so well in the company. I'd love to talk about your success and share that with others. So, what rank are you at now?
I'm currently a platinum.
Great. Awesome. Which is a big accomplishment. Again, this means that you have helped so many people along the way. So tell us about that journey, like from getting started and implementing it. How did it go for you so far?
So I think what was so amazing was I started with you all in the very, very beginning when Solex launched. And so I went wacky crazy right off the bat, wanting to share it with everybody and anybody who was willing to listen to me talk about this crazy frequency technology. And I think one of the biggest things with that was, I was talking with you about this the other night, is I got this technology and like the next day I just posted a picture of the box because it used to be a device. And I was just like, I got this wacky, cool frequency technology. Who wants to check it out? And I think I had like 30 people, and it was just a Facebook post. I wasn't even on Instagram or anything like that. And I was like, boom, right off the bat. I was meeting people local. I was doing all kinds of stuff. And so I started signing up people very, very, very quickly. And so it was amazing. But I had no idea. I didn't know really anything about it other than it was really cool, and I was seeing some really cool things with it. Yeah. And
what were you doing before you found the AO scan?
So I was an emotion code, body code practitioner. So I had an energy healing business. And so it fit really well with everything that I do. And so really when it came into my focus, I was like, oh, this is a tool that I can implement with my clients that could potentially help them. But when I really started using it and with my kids and everything, I was like, holy cow, I need to share this with everybody. Everybody needs this, now. Yeah. Yeah.
And you did. You started sharing it.
Yeah.
And how were your work weeks like over the last 3 years? How has that looked within your AOSCAN business?
So I would do client energy healing sessions during the day, and I was implementing that in with my practice. But then when AOSCAN came in, I was really working a lot at night to do introductory scans and stuff like that. And so it did become, pretty wild managing both. Yeah. But what's so cool about this is in the 3 years that I've been doing it, there's something that happened in my personal life where I just was not in a good spot mentally and emotionally. And, at that point, I just couldn't do it at that level or anything like that. And so, like I had told you earlier, it's like I went a year and a half where I wasn't doing much of anything, literally, and still brought in a residual income. But then when I went through the inner growth work that I've been going through, I was able to really pick it back up. And it's just been so wild that I've still been able to reach the platinum level with being in the business for 3 years, but literally only working at maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
To hear that, because you worked real hard in the beginning, you got the word out there, but that paid off for the years to follow.
And what people don't realize too is I still have people that I may have done a scan with 2.5 years ago that I haven't even heard from. And they're still coming around. And so that is what's so beautiful about it is we don't realize that when we plant that seed, people will keep coming back, and they may show up several years down the road, but when they're ready.
True.
Yeah.
I love that. We've just got to keep planting those seeds and letting go of the timeline.
Yeah.
Because so often we don't know when that's going to be. So true.
Yeah.
So what was the first breakthrough that you had? You hear about this technology from Hannah, right?
Yes.
And then where did you be like, oh, this is amazing for me specifically?
Well, I think for me, because I'm a single mom with 3 kids, I am way over on the holistic realm. So I was real into essential oils and supplements and all the things. But like for the more acute type things, I just see such amazing stuff. Like with my kids, and now I have a cat that I use my scanner with. And so like the simple things, like, you know, my son, mom, can, you know, when he has digestive upset, mom, can you send me frequencies? You know, when my kids are starting to come down with, you know, kids when they go to school, they're always getting snotty and snorty and all the things. I have something that I can jump to right away before a lot of times, you know, I use the AO skin first more than anything before I ever jump to any type of a supplement or an oil or something like that. And it's just amazing. It really is amazing just to have that tool that I can just push the button. Yeah.
I know. It's offensively easy. Just
Literally.
tap a button. I'm just tapping a button.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
So if you had to launch your business again tomorrow, you're starting over completely, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself? I think the biggest thing that I would tell myself is to stay consistent. For me, I jumped in because I was so excited. I mean, there's a couple of things. I would tell myself to stay excited and do what you're doing, because I did that right up front. And a lot of times people, when they start off, they're like, I gotta know how to do everything, and I gotta know how to read everything, and I gotta know how to understand it, and I gotta know how to explain it. And it's like, no, people really get your excitement. And so I had no idea, and I'm a nurse. I had no idea, and I'm an energy healer. I understand how energy works, but I was like, hey, you got this going on? I got this freaky frequency stuff. Can I try it? You know, that is how I got people like to sign up in the beginning, but also the consistency. For me, I was kind of up and down and all over the place where I wasn't as consistent. And so that would be the biggest thing, is be consistent. That's what I would tell myself. Yeah.
That's awesome. It is a very key point right there.
Yeah.
So this year has some exciting things ahead for you.
Yes.
What are you up to? I hear rumors and big picture. I want to invite people into all that you're doing.
Okay. So in 2024, I'm opening a quantum wellness center. Yeah. And so, Solex has a sister company that they create the larger, very expensive technologies for clinics and stuff like that. And so my partner and I, we are partnering with that company, and we are going to create a quantum wellness center called Monarch Quantum Wellness in the Woodlands, Texas area. And so what I'm so excited about is not only to bring this larger technology to the area, but also incorporate AO scan and empowerment with my clients, our clients' health. And so I believe that that is the biggest thing that's missing.
Yes.
When we go to these places looking for answers, but it's just you're looking to your holistic practitioner to tell you what to do and to do all the things, whereas yes, we're going to have tools to help them, but also teach them how to help themselves.
Huge.
Yeah.
And you can fully do that with the AO scan.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, everyone is invited to when your doors open at your wellness center. The link to your wellness center will be added to this video in the caption below. So be sure to check that out. And you got to experience it, right? It all comes down to experiencing all of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
everybody's welcome.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Or
I am just super blessed to be a part of this. I think what we don't realize is you can look at this opportunity as, yes, I could whatever, retire my husband, I can pay for more groceries, or, you know, I could start a business with my best buds. I mean, really. Yeah. And it's so amazing that when you find people to run with and you're really passionate together, to know that you can create something so big and so beautiful and so amazing that has so much momentum that there's just nothing stopping you. And I see that with the ladies that I'm with. And if you saw us 3 years ago, it'd be interesting to put the two videos next to each other, or a clip of it or something. You would just not believe how much all three of us have grown. And it's because of our partnership, but also the commitment to the growth together, but also the personal growth that we've all gone through. It's just been beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, because there's so many levels. We get in for one thing, and we discover, oh my gosh, the gifts just keep going and expanding, and it truly is quantum. Yeah. Right? The experience is a quantum leap overall. Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and your journey with all of us.
I love it. Thank you.